not gonna lie, but it's pretty fucking scary how accurate this movie is. Hey everybody, welcome to another review, which is the first review of the new year. So happy New Year, everybody! Welcome to my review for Don't Look Up. Yes, Don't Look Up. This came out just last month. It came out on Christmas Eve, and this was written and directed by Adam McKay, and it has a big all star cast. We got Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Rob Morgan, Jonah Hill, uh, Mark Rylance, Tyler Perry, Timothy Chalamet, Ron Perlman, Ariana Grande, Kate Blanchett, and Meryl Streep. All right, so okay, Don't Look Up. So I ever since I first heard about this movie, I was interested in watching it. I because for one thing, it's directed by Adam McKay. Adam McKay is a director I like. Mostly his older stuff, though. You know, he directed all the great Will Ferrell movies like Anchorman, Talladega Nights, Step Brothers, and the other guys. And he also did movies like The Big Short and Vice, which I haven't seen Vice. I have seen The Big Short. I wasn't a fan of it, honestly. So, but I was interested in this because it was directed by Adam McKay and it had that all-star cast I just mentioned. And, there's some actors that I like Leo and Kate Blanchett and Jonah Hill. So I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. But I didn't exactly know what this movie was about. I just knew that it was directed by Adam McKay and had a big cast. But then, during the beginning of December, there were, even though it didn't come out till Christmas Eve, there were already some reviews out already for this movie, and I've seen some from some of my favorite reviewers, and some of them liked it, and some of them didn't. Some of them didn't like it at all. Like this was a very divisive film, and it still is. And so I was kind of nervous. Going into this movie. I just now got done watching it about an hour ago. And I don't know. I'm mixed on this movie. I don't think it's that bad, but then at the same time, I don't think it's great either. There are a lot of stuff that I did like about this movie, and there's some stuff that I didn't like. So I'm in between. I'm in the middle for this movie. I'm not sure which side to go on, But anyways, I'll try my best to review this movie. So okay. I guess I'll try to explain the plot the best I can. So this movie is about these two scientists who discover a comet, who are played by Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence. They discover this comet, and it's headed to Earth. It's headed to Earth, and they're like, they believe that this comet will destroy Earth. It'll be the end of the world. So they tell everybody, and no one believes them, and they tell the president, and she doesn't even believe them either. The president is played by Meryl Streep, and so it's like this is a very kind of political movie, and I'm not really into like political stuff, but yeah, this is a very political movie. It's just about like how people are, especially in America, how people react to stuff, and it's pretty accurate, I have to say. Like I said in the intro, it's pretty scary how accurate this movie is, because if there was a comet heading to Earth, this is how people would either you'll have people freaking out, like, causing a rampage, or you'll have people who don't believe it. That's how it is. I mean, that's kind of how people are even to this day about COVID, so yeah, it's actually pretty accurate. And I actually heard that this movie was actually written before the coronavirus happened, at least in America. This was written before 2020. So So yeah, but it was filmed, during COVID and stuff. So yeah, but and I think Adam McKay kind of changed a little bit to the script, to make it more similar to our scenario right now. But yeah, so yeah, it's kind of weird how accurate this movie is, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. Just how about pretty much how stupid America is. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't know. We can be idiots, honestly. So it's pretty accurate of how this movie is. Anyways, um, so okay, like I said, I'm mixed on this movie. There's a lot of positives I have, and there's some negatives as well. Okay, so I guess I'll start out with okay. One positive I have for this movie is the writing. I think this is a very well written film by Adam McKay. I really like how it was written. I like the script a lot. Even the dialogue is pretty good for the most part, and yeah, it's a good script. I'm mixed about the casting. Well, okay, I'm okay. Pretty much everybody gives a good performance, but there's like some actors in this movie who are good actors, but I'm not like big into like their performance. I mean they were good, but like Meryl Streep, for example, she plays the president, like I said. I did not like her character very much. And even Kate Blanchett, unfortunately, I didn't really care for her character either. And I love Kate Blanchett. And don't get me wrong, she was great in this movie. And Meryl Streep was good too, but they're good actresses, so they give good performances. It's just the characters I didn't like. Jonah Hill was okay. He made me laugh a few times in this movie, but he was okay. The performances slash the characters that I did like were Leonardo DiCaprio and even Jennifer Lawrence, the two main characters, the scientists that discover this comet. Yeah, they. I don't remember the characters' names, but they were. I liked them. I liked their performances, and I even liked the characters. I thought that they had really good chemistry together and just great performances. Leo is one of my favorite actors. He's my second favorite actor after Jack Nicholson. And so I knew he was going to be great. In fact, no one has said that he does a bad performance in this movie. He does a very good performance. I hope he gets nominated for Best Actor for the Oscars. And Jennifer Lawrence was actually pretty good. I'm not a big Jennifer Lawrence fan. I used to have a big crush on her, but I never really saw a whole bunch of her movies. I think the only ones I ever seen were before this were the first Hunger Games movie and American, what's it called? American Hustle. Yeah, and I didn't like her in that movie. I thought she was okay in the Hunger Games, but I wasn't a big fan of her as an actress, but I thought she was really good in this movie. I really liked her performance, and I liked her her character, and I believe this is actually her first movie back from her hiatus, because she was actually, I think after the movie Red Sparrow, which I want to say came out in 2018, I think, she took a bit of a hiatus, and yeah. This is her first film back from the hiatus. So yeah. And actually this is also Leo's first film since Once Upon a Time in Hollywood also. So yeah, they both gave really great performances. They were the best ones. Timothy Chalamet was okay. I don't know. He's okay. I'm not like a huge fan of him. I thought he was good in Lady Bird, and he was pretty good for the most part in Dune. This one, he was just okay. He wasn't great, but he wasn't terrible either, Tyler Perry's in this movie. I didn't really think much about him. I liked Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman was pretty funny. Him and Jonah Hill were the funniest characters, I thought. But yeah. Yeah, the cast, it's I mean, they all give pretty good performances, but also, what's his name? Hold on, just give me a minute. Mark Rylance. I'm not familiar with this actor, Mark Rylance. I honestly don't know who he is. I don't know what else he's been in. This was my this was my first time seeing him, and I mean, I guess his performance was okay, but I did not like his character, and I thought he was kind of annoying too. I didn't really like him. He was my least favorite character, but yeah, I wasn't really into him either. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's that. The casting and the characters, kind of mixed about that. I thought the cinematography was interesting. Almost shot like a documentary, kind of like The Big Short in a way. Except it didn't have fourth wall breaks, but it was still pretty interesting how they shot this film. And the visual effects were actually pretty good. There were some good visual effects, I thought, and yeah, I liked it. One negative I have with this movie, I didn't think it was that funny. There were some funny moments, but I felt like it was more miss than hit, the humor. It was, I don't know, there was a lot of I just didn't like most of the humor. Like I said, Jonah Hill was funny at times, or Ron Perlman was pretty funny. I think even Leo and Jennifer Lawrence had a few lines that made me laugh, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't really think this movie was that funny, honestly. I think that's the biggest negative I have with it. It's not really that funny. It is a little bit, but not that fun. It's funnier than Space Jam: A New Legacy. I'll say that. But yeah, I just didn't think it was that funny. So yeah. But other than that, I thought it was okay. I thought this movie was okay. I didn't think it was bad, but I didn't think it was great either. It was just okay. Could have been a lot better, but also could have been a lot worse. So I'm mixed on the movie, like I said. I don't really have anything else to say about this movie. I do think like I said, I think it's pretty well made and very well written and mostly well acted, but not very funny. So, it's okay. It's not a great movie. I think the only time I ever see myself watching this again is if I ever do a Adam McKay ranking in the future. Then I'll revisit it. But other than that, I don't really have any. I don't really want to watch this again. This is almost a one and done movie. Maybe I'll go back to it. I don't know. But yeah, I don't see myself watching it again anytime soon, I don't regret watching this movie. I'm actually glad I watched it because I didn't hate it at all. I almost liked it, but not quite. I'm mixed on the movie again. So this is gonna be kind of a short review. So I think I said pretty much all I could say about this movie in particular. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it its great rating. I'm giving Don't Look Up 2.5 stars. 2.5 stars. Don't Look Up. Yeah. I mean, do I recommend this movie? Not. I don't know. I guess it kind of depends who you are. If you want to watch this movie, go right ahead. It's not that great, but not terrible either. So 2.5 stars. Don't Look Up. Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. There's my review for Don't Look Up. So in the comments, tell me, have you seen Don't Look Up? Have you not? Also, what's your favorite Adam McKay movie? My favorite is Anchorman. I really like Anchorman. I think The Other Guys is a close second. Yeah, his first 4 films were all great. They were all really funny movies. They're a lot funnier than this movie. So yeah. So please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. And yeah, hopefully this year I'll try to watch some movies that are coming out this year. At least it's going to be kind of tough because I don't go to the theaters, and the only movies I can watch are either, they either have to be streaming on something I have, which I don't have HBO Max anymore. I did for a little bit, but I don't anymore. So I don't know if I'll ever get it back. You know, it's not up to me because I live with my brother and sister-in-law and they pay for it. So, you know, it's up to them. But you know, I have Netflix. If there's going to be any other Netflix movies, you know, and if I'm interested, I'll check them out. And anything else, Disney Plus, I still have. You know, I have Amazon Prime. Yeah, you know, just whatever. You know, whatever comes my way. You know, and if I'm interested, I'll check it out. If not, if they're not streaming anywhere, then I'm gonna have to wait till they come out on DVD or Blu-ray. But yeah, so. But hopefully this year will be good. This is the first video of the year, so yeah. Hopefully this year will be good for my channel. We'll see. But anyways, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. But anyways, I'll see you next time. My next video will be what I watched in December. My what I watched in December list. So I'll see you then. Okay. Peace.